Shanti, recently a couple times I've just felt, just feeling like I had problems and that, whatever came up, in life, I felt like, it was bothering me. And when I stopped and thought to be grateful for everything that I had already,
Yes.
it took me right out of it, and it was very helpful. Why does that happen?
Yes. We are programmed, just generally programmed because of society and our upbringing to look out, compare, and grass always looks greener at a distance. So when you look out, compare, or you are programmed that life should be this way. Happiness means getting married, family, house, car, these are definition. But this definition can change. People who are living in poor countries, for them, just one meal a day after whole day's labor, is they are grateful for that. So this is all conditioning. So affirmation for being grateful is very helpful, because as soon as we are grateful, we see surplus. When we look other way around, expecting too much from life, then comes frustration, because all the burdens, I have to do this, I have to attain this. As soon as you accept, be grateful for it, then we can be grateful for so many things. For example, we take health for granted, right? And then we complain, I don't have good car, I don't have good house, I don't have a job. But just health itself is a boon. If you look at it, if somebody is a millionaire, say, owes say 1 million, and he loses one eye, and doctors say, I can save you the eye if you give $1 million. Or suppose he loses both eyes. Would he give up $1 million for 2 eyes? Most likely. Like, if he can get the eyes, he can get the money back. He can enjoy life fully. So imagine if 2 eyes are worth $1 million. How about arms, legs, hearing, thinking? Look at all these things, so we can be grateful for all these things. So this is called wisdom. Even if we don't have lots of money, even we don't have perfect health, even we don't have enough time, still we have wisdom to be grateful, then we will find greater beauty. Besides being grateful, another affirmation I like is, I accept myself and I love myself. Because acceptance is such a thing, takes away all the burdens from you. Acceptance. Acceptance means you accept whatever you have, then you can explore what you have. But when you don't accept yourself, then you always look out. You might be sitting on the treasure and looking out for it somewhere else. But if you accept yourself, you explore all the treasure. The treasure is all the things we have, is the treasure. Everyone has some special gift. When we accept ourselves, we become aware of the gift. Somebody says, I don't like myself, I am an angry person. If you accept yourself, you recognize anger is energy. And that energy can be converted into love. Energy can be converted into success. See? So the thing that you consider is bad because you don't accept your anger. But when you accept, things change. So this is why 4 basic affirmation I like: I accept myself, love myself, and being grateful for everything. And third thing is letting go of resentment you are holding for anyone, because so many problems come from resentment, like deep rooted, consciously you don't know. somebody did something to you, said something to you last year or when you were young, those sanskaras stay deep inside and disturb our peace and our health. And one of the fourth major affirmation I like, we are created in the image of God. That means Supreme Consciousness reflects in all the living creatures. That means the Supreme Consciousness exists in me, you, in the animal, insect, regardless of the size. Just like space. Space has no barrier. Space exists in a small part, big building, or a palace. Space has no boundaries. Same way, just like space, consciousness reflects in everyone. So really, quantitatively, it may be different. Ant may look small, elephant may look big, but consciousness in both of them are the same. So the affirmation is that I am connected with all my family members. Entire universe is extension of my being. I am surrounded by love. So there is no separation. We are programmed from childhood, I and you. Somebody is out there, so watch out that they don't get you. So this produces deep-rooted isolation and all the problems start. So when we cultivate that kind of feeling, you feel at home wherever you are, with whoever you are. And one of the greatest things, like you had described, is being grateful. Because there are so many people who have amputated arms and legs, so many people who are blind, some cannot hear, some are bedridden, and they're happy people. On the other hand, there are so many people who have perfect health, they have money, they have time, they have everything, and they get addicted to drugs or commit suicide. Because, same principle, they are not grateful for what they have, and they're complaining for what they don't have. So being grateful. And those who are grateful, I lost my eyes, or I lost my arms or legs, and they utilize all the faculties they have to their advantage. Okay. So this is good affirmation because we forget that